Riga, what happened last time?
Well, we were searching the palace for stairs going up, and we found a bunch of rooms that were mostly empty. But then we did enter a room that had some orcs in it, and we got messed up, and we retreated out of the palace, and we fled to for cover, and we stayed outside and rested that night, and then we went back in through the other portcullis, and we went. An area that we had not searched previously, and we entered a room that had a bunch of sand in it, I believe, and then we went through a door and we're into like some type of sitting room or meeting room.
Yeah, and obviously you're searching for the second level so that you can, because you found the journal. Routnick, I believe, found the journal and read it and discovered a clue that it seems to be on the floor above you within the palace. So you've been searching for this way up. So yes, here you are. You are. I'll describe the area around you. You can act then. Hmm. Boundary struggling. Okay, so you all came from this room on the other side. There's sand in this room. Streaks of old dried blood lead into a place in the center of it, and someone sensed that there was something in it. There were all these kind of like Terran fired an arrow, and you could tell that there were these noise-making mechanisms, and that the whole floor could give way. And so you avoided it, and you went around to the door on the other side. And behind this door is the finest looking room that you've seen in this place so far. It has really nice looking furniture and a 5 foot wide decorative wheel painted along the floor. It's painted on the surface of the floor. There are candle holders, decorative ones around the room. The most notable feature of the room, apart from that, is in the corner of the room is a harp that is so white that it glimmers like snow under your torchlight. You only have 3 torches remaining, which means, and then a light spell, and I think maybe one other thing, 20 minutes of lantern time, which means that you only have however many spells you can cast in 3 hours to find this jewel and get out of here. All right, Riga.
Yeah, I believe it was 28 minutes of lantern time.
Nice. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Do we want to spread out and search this room, guys?
Yes,
Heck
absolutely.
yeah.
Okay.
Taryn reminds everyone that I think we saw a door at the opposite end of the chamber we were in before. But beyond that, yeah, let's search this.
All right, you can move your tokens, kind of spread them out, check on different things, and I'll tell you, let me know what you're looking at, and I'll let you know.
Trevor is diligently searching the inside of these cushions while resting.
Nice. All right.
Are these boxes or cranks or?
Those are end tables. They have candle holders on them.
I'll be checking the end tables then.
All right.
Aaron kind of goes over to this table. Is this like the wheel of a ship, kind of? The name escapes me.
Yeah, and wanted to just start with you looking at the floor. There is a decorative wheel. It's painted on the floor. It does look like the painting. It looks as if it's of like a sailing ship. The rudder on or the whatever it's called on a sailing ship. But this is that's painted on the floor. Let's see. After Terran, Routnick over here, you go around, you check the end tables. These candle holders. They're made of silver. Probably worth a great deal of money. Probably worth 50 gold pieces each.
Magnificent. Someone put these away somewhere.
If you take all of them, I'll say it takes 1 inventory slot. So you gather those up. Riga, what are you doing? Let's see.
Yeah, I'm checking the couch opposite my companion.
The couches in the room, there are all sorts of pillows in excellent condition. There are these 2 different colors. You can see sitting on the end tables, by the way, Routnick, there are empty wine goblets. They don't look like they have any exceptional value. The couches have a marble frame that they're made upon. The cushions are velvety and soft and of incredible thread count, stuffed. It's a very lavish room. Trevor, what are you? You're chilling. Trevor's chilling, right?
He's sitting and he's kind of like jamming his hands in the cushions.
Yeah.
And kind of like rolls over, looks underneath the thing, and
Underneath the couch.
underneath the couch, he's checking as diligently as he can while getting the most rest and comfort that he possibly can.
I don't even think it's shown here. I think I know, actually. The harp is mounted on the floor where this symbol's painted on the floor, so I apologize. Anyways, yeah, you don't see anything. In fact, when you look underneath the couch, it looks as if this room were recently cleaned. And then Yuri is praying creepily in the corner as Yuri does. Daniel, what are you doing?
I will go over to the door here and just pop my head out and make sure no one's sneaking up on us in the hallway.
Make a wisdom check.
Okay.
So
My
you
wisdom.
pop open the door and peek around.
18.
You hear a low mumbling, a kind of just a droning, low mumbling noise echoing down the hall to the right. It doesn't seem to be getting closer.
Whisper back to everyone. We might have something coming.
Find something.
Some moaning priest or zombie. I don't know.
Zombie and a priest. Not too much difference between them. Let's hide from it.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the caller, Riga. As it sounds like the plan is to try to button up and hide in here. So now, to be clear, Daniel, it did not sound like they were getting closer. You heard a sound echoing, and it sounds like it was static where it was.
Okay. So.
Yeah, I don't think we have the torchlight to get around and hide.
Does anyone have a mirror?
Yeah, it's
Look at the lot of us. None of us take care of our appearance. None of us have a mirror.
Perhaps not, but Rolnick's gonna take one of the goblets and he's gonna go to the door and he's gonna see if he can see the reflection of something in the torchlight.
Okay, sure. You're trying to go across the door and take the goblet, shine a part of it, and then reach it around the corner with the torch. You do that, and I'm gonna pan and show you exactly what you see in the reflection. You see that around this corner, there are all of these semi-armored and armed. They have helmets, rusted armor, and things. They're shambling about the room. This seems to be living dead that you see here. In your goblet, when you look at the reflection of it.
Zombies. Lots of them the other way. We might have to go in a different direction.
Yeah, there's the door on the other side of the sand room.
Yes. We'll have to
Yuri,
take...
he'll come over and take a look at the harp. Let me make a check for him. Oh no, it covers my stinking dice roller.
Oh, that's right. The harp is in here, and we looked at everything.
Okay, let me try this one. He walks by it, looks at it, just keeps walking, looks at the door, and he says, I question whether I would be fulfilling my oath if I did not see what had happened to these people.
You want to go and fight?
If it is necessary, but perhaps more could be learned if someone could get closer.
Well,
All right,
you know,
then
there's
we'll
the
face the
curiosity
dead.
killed the cat.
The necromancy brought him back. Necromancy's bad. We don't do that.
Perhaps if we set up an ambush, we could at least slay a few before and he looks around at all of you, before any number of us were felled. Horde will protect us.
Well, I mean, if you can guarantee our protection, then let's do it.
I'm willing to fight.
Who here is fastest?
Trevor might be, actually. He's not armored.
Everybody looks at Trevor, and he's the bait for the second time. Hey, at least it's not a dragon this time.
Oh, I was thinking Trevor could stand by the door, but okay.
Yuri goes out in the hallway to set up his kind of L-shaped ambush, and waits for Trevor to go and try to lure these things as living meat.
It's dark over there.
Yes.
Do we have who's got the lit helmet? I guess this time I was going to say torch, but somebody's hat is very bright, and I can't remember whose.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
It's either myself or one of you guys.
Oh yeah, it was you because you were extra shiny.
Do you picture? Oh, this is Trevor. Yeah, Trevor. I put the shiny hat on you.
Okay. Cautiously approaches. You know, Yuri, I'm not actually sure which one of these two I'm scared of more. You or the dead things. Because you're kind of a creepy man, Yuri.
I know many secrets.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean right there.
He just looks at you passively, and then he points down the hall toward the toward the raving, hungry undead.
Trevor just kind of taps his nose. Yeah, okay. Muttering things like, I don't know why I do things like this. I don't know why I listen to you guys and I go do this thing. It is very dangerous. I don't like this.
You're going the wrong way.
Oh, now I'm not.
The ring is still in your pockets.
It was all part of my plan, you know. It was very peak. Good news. It's dark.
All right. Let's see here. The growling sounds grow louder, Trevor. Gosh darn it. I'll just do it this way. Okay. But they don't seem to. They don't come closer to you.
Creeps ever so slightly.
I'm gonna pan the camera over to Trevor. Oh, interesting. I can't make it. I can't see Trevor. Let me see.
Oh, I can see Trevor.
I think the rest of us can't see what's going on over there.
That's frustrating.
Makes this whole so much worse.
It's fine. We'll just stick with that for now. Okay, and now this situation comes up where Trevor, you come out. You can now see one of them standing around. He's slumped over, just like. They sound as if they're in pain and moaning and stuff, but the light. It doesn't seem to draw their attention.
All right, I'm gonna walk back to the others briskly. So they didn't pay as much attention to me, and they seem like they're in pain, as if they're undead, but not.
Then I would say that we turn them away or put them out of their misery.
They're not attacking you. Perhaps they won't attack the rest of us. Is there any way around them up ahead?
Not that I've seen yet. Now, when I go to the ends of this hall here, when it turns off to the left, it turns into walls aren't straight up, like a cave.
That doesn't seem like it will lead to the second floor.
Perhaps not.
So, keeping zombies in the caves underground? It's odd. Perhaps we should find our way elsewhere.
Well, we've got this place, which I'm not very confident about. We got the other doors just north of us. Here's. Now, when we first came in, and we went through, when we're looking the left door, we didn't go up that north passage, you know, where there's the horrible eye thing, and he kind of pulls out the eye, and he's like, this right here. We didn't go as north of that.
True. Some kobolds scurried off into the darkness over there.
Right.
You reckon we ought to go all the way back there?
Well, we're right here. We might as well check out this door.
Okay. Checking out the door? Is that what we're doing? Oh no, the token!
Yeah.
The token is stuck.
Yeah. I'm stuck in this mess.
Oh no.
There we go.
There we go.
Alright, regrouping, moving y'all to the door.
The doors demand a sacrifice of blood.
Alright. You move to the door. What do you do now?
Take a quick peek.
All right, and anybody can click on it. If it just let me know like who's opening it or what you're doing.
Taryn pushes the door open.
You just push the door open and you see. Looks like this may have been a broom closet or other small room, but it's completely vacant. It's empty. You see no features or holes in the walls. It's as if whatever was in here has been taken out at some time in the past.
Taryn quietly closes the door. Maybe a hiding spot for the future. What were you thinking, Raltnik?
I was just thinking we could examine the walls and such, but if you don't think there's anything there, there's probably nothing there.
If we had more time, if we weren't so limited by our light sources, I would agree. But I think if something is not obvious to us, perhaps we need to move on and look for something less hidden.
Yeah, there should be like public steps going up. I mean,
Through the sand room? To the other door in there?
Yeah, let's take a peek in there, double check that we didn't
Sure,
miss
there's no
anything.
stairs right there before we move all the way to the other end.
Now, I know you're not standing in the sand, but when you come into this room, you see no doors. Other than the one to the south.
That is a door there?
The only door you see in this room is the one to the south that you went through.
Okay.
Can we search the edges around here or on the top to see if there's a door?
What were you saying?
Yeah, let's. We should hug the walls and search them. Being mindful of the sand.
Okay.
Is everybody cool with that?
Yeah.
Sure.
You make your way slowly around the walls, and as you do, your torchlight, it glints off of something silver dancing in the center of the sand. It's clear that there are dancing balls and little noisemakers and things on delicate chains. There's an entire setup there to pull something into this room. As you search the room, Taryn, as you're making your way through the northwest, you do find in a corner of the room in the northwest, as you're making it around, a sack of coins of mixed value: 10 gold pieces, 8 silver, and 9 copper, and a jade ring with dragons carved into it that you think is worth at least 25 gold pieces. I'm sorry, 250 gold pieces.
Ooh, okay. Taryn gives a toothy, wide grin and calls the others over to check what he found. He says he's mistaken about the door, but there is still treasure to be found.
Let me examine that ring. I'm going to use some detect magic.
All right, but it's my ring. I want it back afterwards.
Well, it does seem pretty precious. All right, here comes hopefully not a 1. Which one to use detect magic? There we go. Me.
Nice.
All right, it is not magical. But detect magic works in a range, does it not?
It does, yeah.
Well, you get a sense of something strongly magical in this direction, and that is it.
Let's
Alright.
make our way to that direction.
Yeah, just gonna check that out.
Which way do you all go?
I didn't see what direction the thing was. It was on the other screen.
In the room that was full of cool stuff.
I mean,
Oh, well, that's probably indicating the harp. Let's go take a look.
Yeah, maybe. Does anybody have any musical talent?
We're
Yeah, is
Taryn
anyone a
whistles,
bard or a
but the
minstrel?
tune is terrible.
Trevor, if Trevor focuses for another round, he can detect the properties as well. It's general properties.
Well, a round does pass, so you can do that if you wish. In this room, Trevor, do you... the harp is clearly magical. What do you do?
Now it says duration focus, so I'm wondering, would I have to cast it again coming into the room?
How many rounds does it last?
It just says focus.
Ah, so yeah, it doesn't... Well, I don't know. Let's see here. And detect magic says you can detect the presence of magic near range during its duration. So it needs to have a duration. It says duration focus. So long as you focus. That is weird, isn't it? I don't know. Well, so long as you're focusing on something, it works. But I'm going to say that the only way to do that is if you're just focusing on something. So you have to like kind of imagine, like, you can't just like walk around and Magneto it, right? Like you got to like stay in a room and focus on something and then keep focusing on it. But it led you here. You can take the round to focus on it if you choose.
What do you think, guys?
Yeah, seems like it's worth it.
Yeah, if it reveals the properties, definitely.
Alrighty.
Oh, and it says that discern its general properties. So I will tell you. The first thing that you see is you come up and you squat down and you focus on this thing. You can see that this ring, or I'm sorry, not the ring, the harp is it's made of crystal. It's some sort of amalgam of crystal that creates a pure ivory white. And it's so white that it almost glows. The harp strings are also clearly magical. And you think this is probably worth like 1,000 gold. This is probably one of the most valuable objects you've ever seen in your life. You're certain that a skilled harpist could effect some sort of magical spell from this that could be beneficial. Incredibly beneficial. But if someone is not a minstrel in their background, or bard, you are.
Minstrel background.
Oh, you should have told me that. Okay.
Yeah, I was just sorry. I didn't want to
sorry.
interrupt, but I was about to. But
sorry. Yeah.
Get excited.
Oh yeah. Then in this case, you've heard of this harp. It is one of the most legendary musical instruments known across the land. This is the ice harp. It is a powerful magical instrument, and when you play it, it causes beasts to relax and fall asleep. You've heard legends that this ice harp could even possibly entertain, amuse, and bring to peace dragons.
Right, looking at it, he's kind of like describing this to everybody, and then he reaches into his pocket, throws a piece of rations at the wall, and then carries it so that he's got it. Can actually hold it. This is too heavy.
All right.
Bring a dragon to peace, you say? How convenient. It's too bad. Too bad we didn't have this before.
Ooh, right.
All right. Where do you go now? Regan. Yeah.
Do we want to go back to the area where we saw the kobolds, or do we want to press deeper in here?
I vote deeper in here, but if you guys are insistent on the kobolds, we'll go to the kobolds.
Well, the Zeds are in a cavern down here, right? That's like between us and what we might think deeper is.
Well, let me give the detail that he would, and I apologize, I focused on the zombies, so I maybe missed some details. When you brought your shiny helmet down there, Trevor, you could see that there was a statue in the southeast corner of that room that looked like a small dragon readying for flight. And you just didn't bring the light far enough, but I'll describe the room. I think you would have, right? I mean, you would have. Yeah, I mean, you would have went far enough. Here, let's just do it. And then I'll describe. See, the thing is that you only saw this. So, here is where, you know, there were zombies standing around. Then there was a dragon, a marble statue of a dragon. You estimate that if you could get this dragon statuette out, it's like maybe this big. It'd be worth probably 500 gold pieces. And there is a inscription at the bottom of the statuette. You would have to take an action on a crawling turn to go and look at the statuette to see what it says. This whole room appears to be cut from living rock, but it doesn't go up or down, and instead of the marble that the rest of the palace seems to be made from. But yeah, you don't know actually. But you would have to go further into the room to see the rest of the room from where you were. Yeah.
Yuri has turn undead, right?
He does. He is a cleric of Ord, seeker.
Yeah. Get him.
I'm thinking, yeah. I'm thinking we go in there. Did anybody object?
I'm down for it, especially since there's not too many Zeds here anyway. I was imagining a lot more.
Interesting.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Do you want Yuri to do turn the undead to try to come in and abjure them to depart?
Yeah.
We'll mop up the rest.
All right, here we go. It succeeds. It says that he rebukes undead creatures. He presents the symbol of Ord, and he's like, "You will reveal all of your mysteries to my master. I am a vessel, a seeker." He starts saying this stuff, walks forward. They all start like moving around to the edge of the room to get away, but that they encounter something at the far end of the room, and you hear clattering footsteps as Yuri starts to trot into the darkness and push them away.
Does anybody have room for the statuette?
Eventually. How many slots do you reckon it'd take up?
Just one.
Okay, yeah, Terran will grab it, toss it into his stuff.
When you get the statuette, you see that on the inscription down at the bottom, or like on a plaque, it says Eric's Bane, the Destroyer.
Terran holds it up and wonders aloud. I wonder who Eric is. Why this dragon hated him.
Now, as you come further into the room, you can see, yes, it is cavernous. It was cut out of the wall in a decorative fashion, different from the other the areas, because this serves as a sort of medieval kind of a foyer. Perhaps this dragon, statue is meant to be imposing along with the cavernous walls. For over here is a staircase, a royal flight of stairs leading up.
Hallelujah.
Well, it's a good
Yeah,
thing we
excellent.
didn't listen to me.
And
Should we
Yeah.
slice up the zombies before we go?
Does it break the turn if we attack them?
yeah, I'm gonna say now. Let's see, instant range near tier 1. Actually, they flee for 5 rounds, but I will give them a chance to defend themselves if you attack them. But you'll get a surprise round if you attack.
I just don't want these poor shambling souls to be left in pain is all. But if we need to hustle, then we'll just hustle. I mean, how much time we got left of light?
The like too little.
Alright, in that case, I'd say that we open the door and keep going upward.
Yeah. I can do it.
All right, let me regroup you because you're gonna have to go to a new map. So am I. Riga, actually, everybody make a wisdom check as you start to ascend these stairs. If the plan is to ascend the stairs.
Oh, yeah. 11.
Natural 1.
Uh-oh.
17.
Yay, one of us succeeded.
Taryn, whatever I'm about to say, if anybody mentions it, you're absolutely certain they're wrong. Let's see here. Daniel and Routnick. As you start heading up the stairs, you've got your weapons, torchlight, and everything, and hear yourself breathing. Clap, clap, clap. You can hear your boots going up these stairs. You hear a cacophony of like 3 voices in quick succession, like in a warbling voice, and a kind of a big bellowing, warbling voice. But there are like three of them, but they all happen at the same time.
This is as we begin ascending the stairs.
Yeah, this is as you're ascending the stairs. You hear it further up the stairs, up on somewhere up above.
Darren narrows his eyes, looks left and right. Is anybody else hearing that?
Yeah.
I hear it.
Here, what?
There's a demon at the top of the stairs. 3 of them.
Well, that's gonna be 3 less demons in the world then. Come on.
All right.
Yeah. I think maybe it was just the wind.
All right, let's do it. Here we go. And as you come to the top of the stairs, you see this bizarre humanoid beast thing at the top of it. It has 3 human heads. And let me do a check really fast.
Oh. Quick, play the harp.
It's Gary!
Probably.
I don't suppose you're Eric.
And then, like, as you're coming up, like, these voices are like arguing with each other. You can make it out as like a garbled common if you listen closely enough. Almost like listening to someone speak Creole, or like something like really far in the south, you know. But one of them turns. What's that?
They've got 3 heads and they talk like they're Creole or from the south. They're inbred.
They start. One of them turns. The center head turns to the left head and is like, and then that head's like, and then the other head, the other head, like on the right side, is like looks off to the side, like, and then like the right arm comes up and punches the left head, and then it staggers back and it starts punching itself.
Pretty easy fight for our stakes.
Never interrupt your enemy while they're making a mistake. My grandma.
I told you all. Told you all there was a demon up here. And the greatest was that.
Well, he's not a demon, he's just stupid.
Stupid.
I regrettably there were dwarves like that in the gully I was brought up. I assure you we can just let this poor demented creature beat itself and we will simply walk on by.
His own worst enemy.
It's kind of punching itself, staggering down the hall, one arm punching one head, the other arm punching the other head, and then it's like crashing up against the walls. It's taking chunks of like marble out of the walls, like from slamming itself up back against it. This thing's big also. It's like, you know, I don't know, 10 feet tall, you know, so and there's a door here to your right, and then the hallway continues on as this thing occupies a good 2/3 of it anyways, as it is this flurry of punching itself. What do you all do?
Look into this room, you guys.
I'd say we keep going down the halls. It beats the tar out of itself, but just because of our limited time. But yeah, if you guys want to open the door, that's
That's a good point.
well, look, I'm happy either way. I'm curious to see what's in here. I just want to see if we can get to that throne room and see what happens, and then get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we should check the door. Oh, I mean, like, while the thing's distracted, we should see what's going on, you know?
In that case, let's take a peek just to be on the safe side.
You peek open in that door?
Yes, I will open the door.
Is your intention, before you do that, is your intention to try to like sneakily peek open in the door, or are you just kind of, are you trying to be discreet? Is that the goal?
Yeah, I will be discreet. I don't even have a light, but I won't even be able to see anything.
All right, roll a dexterity check.
Was it more orcs?
Oh, I bet orcs like that would have grabbed that weird triple-headed thing.
All right, Riga, yeah, you can open the door now. Inside, you see a strange sight. Let's see here. There are in here a bunch of these three-headed people, some of them large. You can see where some of them have the heads of females and portions of a man sprouting off on part of them, and this one has 3 arms, some of them have 4 arms. Some of them are different locations, their shoulders in different places. This one has the head of a man, but with 2 women, but it has 3 breasts. There are these deranged, crazy-looking little 3-headed giant babies too, or children. They don't count as children for the sake of this game. You can kill them. It's okay. Let's see here. They see you peek in the door, and a bunch of these things charge out to try to meet you. The males gather and they start charging. You can hear heavy footsteps, in particular coming from further ahead down this little hallway, as they rush to get ready for what they think is a battle.
Stupid inbred ubus.
Yeah, why don't you play your harp there, minstrel?
I think I'm going to play a little bit of harp.
You try to play the harp, but unfortunately, these don't seem like beasts as close as they may be to that state. Everybody roll for initiative. Alright, I'm going to just get the highest number here, and that's who we're going to go with first. Because my Ubu rolled a 2.
Did
I
it roll
see.
an Utu?
Trevor got a 15 there, I see, so it looks like Trevor's going to go first. Dexterous Wizard.
But did
Alright.
it roll an Ubu?
What?
Well, they're Ubus, and you rolled a 2, so are they Utus?
Ooh-boo.
You lose 2 hit points! Yeah.
All right, Trevor's going to do...
Hooters. Yeah, Trevor, you can act first.
All right, he's going to try to... Who looks... no, he'll try sleep first.
Alright.
Why don't you all have a nice little nap?
Alright, it says creatures in the area, if they are level 2 or less, they're not even close to level 2! They're level 5 creatures. These things are huge. They're 10 feet tall. They look like they could like throw all of you at the wall at once, just one of them.
Might be a good idea to start running.
He'll shout, "Excuse me, are you friendly?"
Oh, I forgot. They also have to do their feature. I wish I could like roll this. I wonder if I can edit it. No. Edit the arguing with themselves feature, which is from the book. Although I had to make it the Shadowdark thing. But here we go. They all actually have to make that check. I forgot about that. And they're really bad at it, of note. But so far, all of them have decided to get in an argument with themselves.
Never mind, they're not inbred Creole Hicks, they're Warhammer orcs.
One of them kills themselves.
What?
Wow.
They all like startle and they just start fighting each other and fighting themselves. The whole room is just erupts in chaos as they just start fighting themselves.
Our appearance has been quite divisive in their society. My gosh.
They really
I've seen
depend on things being at peace, and you all have ruined it, and you've probably doomed their species now.
Well, they never appeared outside of this module, so,
That's maybe what happened. It's your fault.
yeah.
Probably just slowly close the door and leave them to their fate.
Yeah, we'll do that. Waltnick will say to himself, "Gene, I thought real world politics was bloody. Fuck." It's dead too. Holy frick.
What fresh hell is this?
Honestly, I don't even fucking know anymore. Let's just get to the goddamn throne room.
Let's check his pockets.
Oh yeah.
All right. We'll check its pockets and then go to the throne room.
You find 13 copper pennies in its pockets. You
Can we check through all their bodies once they're dead?
I mean, you want to? You want to go in there?
Well, that one had 13 copper pennies, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I should know.
Yeah,
I don't want to hide this. There were more, to be clear, coming. Like, but hey, maybe they fight themselves too. I don't know. They have to.
In that case,
Let's get
we'll,
out of here. Let's
yeah,
keep
we're
going.
We're just gonna leave you.
Okay, 13 copper pennies. It has found off someone in parts of a hand still in one. 4 silver bracelets worth 2 gold pieces each. A silver neck chain worth a silver penny. And 3 red potions, which, because you're a wizard, you would know are healing potions.
Did they have a light source in there?
Yep.
But what light source?
Oh,
was
wait, no, they don't. They can see in the dark. All monsters can see in the dark in this game.
What were the other 2 things? I got healing potion, silver chain.
3 healing potions, a silver chain worth a silver penny, 13 copper pennies, and 4 silver bracelets worth 2 gold pieces each. One of them still has chunks of hand in it.
Still has hand. Oh no. Yeah, down here is definitely better than all this is going on here.
Oh, I know. I was like, what? All right, where do you all go next?
Further down the hall.
Okay. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying with this thing covering it. I don't know. It didn't do that the last time. I don't know why it's doing it now. Riga, make a wisdom check. For 11 total. All right, everything seems fine.
He said seems.
Right. We keep marching down the hall.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to resolve something in the background. There it is. All right. You keep going down the hall. Here, let me regroup you all. Several things happen right here. First thing is, there's a door to your right. Ahead of you, the corridor continues on, and then you can see it split to the right. And just at the edge of this corridor, you can see two people. They look like two men that you can see just around the corner. And as soon as your light hits them, they are dashing down the hall into the darkness. You can see that they also have a light.
We're gonna chase after them and get that light.
It's a precious commodity.
Precisely. Roltnik raises his sword high. Onwards, brothers!
Now, we've got Bloodmoon, right?
So confused by this right now.
Is everything
Oh,
right?
here it is. Yeah, no, I got it. All right. And now it won't let me move stuff. Okay, finally. The VTT, I'm having problems with it. Okay, so you said you're chasing them down to get the light. Is that right?
That is correct. Unless someone says otherwise.
Is that what we want to do?
Yes.
Riga?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we need the light.
Okay. So you start running down this corridor. And a couple things. We make it to about right here. And it's this long corridor. Long corridor. Until you get to here, and then you see this. You hear screaming, and the light source clatters to the ground. So you can only kind of see shadows of this happening, but you hear bones snapping and sinew snapping apart. You see... Goodness gracious, I'm having trouble with this stupid VTT right now. The best I can say is you see this huge humanoid figure. And it is smashing them against the wall One of them's already torn in two. The walls are covered in blood, and it's just smashing them against the wall and just killing them.
Oh, is the torch still available?
It's clattered to the ground and sputtered out.
Is it bigger than the three-headed creatures?
It is a little bit bigger and a little wider and less humanoidish. I wish I could show you the art because it's kind of cool, but the VTT
Go
is
save
being
the
stupid.
session.
What do? You have moments to act.
Yeah. Fight or run, guys. Fight or run.
Fight.
I think we should run. That's my vote.
Alright.
I vote for flee, but we got one for fight. Don't let me.
I'm voting for flee, and we have that other hallway to run down at the intersection.
I'm also for
Alright.
fleeing.
All right.
Yeah. Sounds like we're fleeing.
All right. You run back down the hall, out into the darkness. It doesn't sound like this thing pursues you. But you can hear snapping of bones echoing down the halls as you leave.
Don't worry, Routneck. You will find something to kill soon.
All right. Okay. Where do you go from here?
Do we have a door, or do we just want to keep going forward?
That door's the room we looked at earlier.
No,
Oh,
So
it
we
is?
probably
Okay.
want to go.
This is a different door, or
I'm
I mean,
pretty sure
if
that's
it's
the
the same
door.
door, we don't want to go in
okay,
there.
then we're gonna keep going this way.
it should be a different one.
Is it? It looked like the room from before that the big guys were in was really long.
Yeah. That
Oh,
one's
I don't know if
here.
it's connected. It's just a different door, that's all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I get what you mean.
I'm worried that it's connected. I think
That's fair. We can keep going.
Riga?
Yes, and we continue down the hallway.
All right. I'm going to go a little past this door just so we can get some more decision points going on here, because there are three.
Do we want to split up and some of us listen at one door and the others at the other door?
Sounds good to me.
Give me
All right.
just a second now. Let's see here. Interesting. Oh, okay, I did that wrong. I did that wrong too. Everybody can make a wisdom check, and I'll describe what you see here.
Or
19.
A
50.
2.
Two. Okay, so it looks like Trevor and I'm missing somebody. Trevor and because I did a bunch of rolls, D6s. Oh, because I have Routnick highlighted. That's what's going on. And then Daniel and Trevor. You hear down this hall ahead. You can hear the noise of something like creatures that are going like they're talking to each other.
Those are little kobold friends again?
And you also see a door. This is a double door, and it's very ornate. And you also see a door to your left and one ahead past where the hallway turns here. And yeah.
Really like the sound of dull doors that are ornate.
Yeah, definitely. It sounds like what we're looking for.
Let's check it out ASAP then.
Okay. So you want to check out these double doors. All right. What do? Do you just do you open it? Do you check it? What do you do at the door, and who does it?
Trevor will give it a listen.
Elvis Dumbledore.
If I can.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to roll that. Well, I did, but I know I'm not supposed to.
It sounds fine.
You took my roll, didn't you?
Let's see, I need to do some stuff in here also. And that's what I need. Okay. Okay. All right. Yep. Door sounds fine.
Let's head in.
All right. Who opens the door?
I will open the door.
You open both of these double doors, and what's revealed in your torchlight is a scene, an absolute carnal house. Across from the double doors, you can see, and I'm going to move you in a little bit just so you can see the whole room here. You can see, actually, let me pan the camera.
Bloodfire's dead.
You can
Yes,
see
and
across
there's
from the double doors, a wooden throne upon a dais. Two statues of warriors stand at either side of the throne, standing as silent guardians. In the center of the room are two huge columns. There are fireplaces on the east and west wall, long cold. Tapestries hang along the north wall. You can see that the tapestries record scenes of pomp and procession, royal galas, feasts, and Riga, this is a hall well known to you, for in your non-insane, PTSD-addled memory, this is the last sane memory you have before the red dragon scorched the earth. When you were once clothed in finery and not a nearly translucent albino dwarf of 500 years gone. And you once had merriment in these halls, even with elves. But now, all the statues in the room are destroyed, except for the one near the throne. And the other thing of note in this room is that it is full of dead bodies. Absolutely covered in dead bodies. And then the torch goes out.
Well, we're dead.
Sounded like a robot when you said that.
Torch goes out.
Knows we're here.
Who has the
Quick, let's
torch?
spark up another one.
That's light. Please don't roll a 1.
There we go. Okay. In the darkness, you can hear breathing through a heavy helm, gasping, dying breath from the floor. And you cast light. Very well.
That Dark Knight bastard is still alive, isn't he?
I do have an oil flask if need be.
What do you all do?
What direction did it sound like that gasping noise was coming from? It was coming from this guy, yeah?
Yeah, that's clearly blood fire laying on the floor.
And
Aaron's
he's
gonna
dead.
draw his broadsword and creep forward over the man, looking down, see what his reaction is.
You see infernal energy coming up from the helm. His body's convulsing. It doesn't look like, it does look like he has some wounds, but for the most part, not wounds that would justify what's happening to his body currently. and you see a look of anger and hatred and betrayal and surprise when he looks up at you from the ground.
Perrin spits on the ground next to him and narrows his two-handed sword and brings it down to kind of to get him in the neck, get that helmet off from his body.
You have
And
to
indicate. Hold on a sec.
What am I holding on for? This man is evil, darkness. We know this.
He is indeed, but look how he's dying. I don't think this was because of a battle or something. I think it might have to do with that gem over there.
Fair enough. I'm ending him anyway, just in case this is his dark master.
Sure, but
I should note
reimbursing him.
there's
understand me.
there's no gem, just to be clear. I didn't note a gem. Go ahead.
Okay then.
Yeah, the VTT is I know there's a bunch of crap going on in the VTT, but that's just what I described as in here. There's no gem on that throne.
Somebody used, when they made the map, a little bit of poetic license.
Alright, no, Terran kills the man. I'm convinced that this is like, we let him sit there and stir as he is. He'll come back as something worse.
Okay. You find that you have to force the blade down into whatever this neck is made of at this point. He gurgles before the blade passes through his air pipe, and he says, "I am grateful." And then you end his life, and the glowing red lights go out from his helm.
Yeah, you hear that, Routnik? The dying man thanked me.
True. That wasn't being called into question, I'm sure. I'm just wondering why he would be thankful. What was in here?
Yeah, let's tread carefully.
Meanwhile, Trevor's examining one of these bodies.
They are clearly his men. Some of the men gathered from about Galuvia in this rebellion to retake the palace. It seems to have failed in this very room. And there are gashes on some of the bodies, burn marks on others. Some seem as if they've been snapped, like their spine has been snapped like that. Some of them are contorted or stretched apart, their bones still hanging in fleshy sacks in their arms where the joints have been pulled out, but the arm hasn't been ripped off. They have died in various and very strange ways. Strangest you've ever seen.
Perhaps we should leave the room for now.
Isn't this the room where the gem was held?
Yes, it is the room where the gem is supposedly held.
Detect magic?
We're looking
Look
for a
for
teak
the-
wooden box.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay. Yeah, I mean, roll for it.
Hey, you guys want me to use my magics to see if I can find magic?
Yeah, I mean, it might be a good idea to detect for magic, because it could be a trap or something. Plus, that bloodfire might have magic items on it.
All right. You detect no magic items in this room of any remaining potency. However, in range, you do detect a magic item. You detect it just beyond this wall.
Alright, so I sensing something right around here, but I'm not comfortable stepping beyond this threshold where all the dead bodies seem to stop.
On this wall, you have a dais, a throne, 2 statues with iron guards, and 2 tapestries on the walls.
Is there any blood on those guards?
No.
Do we see a teak wooden box anywhere here?
You do not.
Maybe there's a room on the other side of the wall and we have to just go down the hallway.
Tapestries have hidden passages before, but
True.
I agree with what you're saying. Could be another way in. I didn't think of that. I like what you're thinking.
It's got to be easy on if it was full blockage, I wouldn't be able to detect anything. So
Well, if
We
we're
shoot
worried
an
about
arrow at the
so
tapestry, see if it goes through.
that's exactly what I was thinking. Terran will string up his bow and he'll take a shot at one of the two tapestries. Do you reckon we could even set the arrow on fire, even burn away the tapestry?
That would
I'll
take
take a shot at.
that would take some time to do, and it would create a lot of smoke. Not that you can't do it.
That's a fair point. I'll take a shot at the one at the right.
Aha. Well, you fire at the one at the right, and the arrow passes through the tapestry. And it goes into the other side of it.
Bingo.
It also creates noise.
But it does go through the tapestry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not magically so, but with enough force, just like it might go into a human body. But it does not crush the arrow against a wall.
Do we hear it connect with anything?
Yeah, something behind the tapestry.
Does the thing it connects with sound like it struck wood or stone?
It sounds like wood.
Okay. Well, I think we have to go over.
who's going to take the first step?
Hmm.
Do we draw lots? Are we that scared?
That's what I was thinking. Rock, paper, scissors.
So, yeah, we could roll D100 and the lowest roll goes.
There you go.
Okay.
I like it.
All right, everybody's drawing strings in character here. Drawing straws.
89.
Uh-oh.
The lowest one goes. So far, it's Daniel. Now it's Trevor.
I'm willing to just go.
Looks like Trevor goes again.
All right.
It's our guinea
Calm
pig
now,
for
I'm
everything.
You rigged it.
I'm going to move everybody
get
and
100?
regroup them. Trevor, you discover a door behind... what the... There we go. You discover a door behind it. And when you move it, just moves. Nothing happens. Missing somebody here. Oh, there it is, Yuri. And you see, on the other side, I'll pan the camera here, you see a hallway. In this hallway is another tapestry along the west wall and a door on the far end.
Probably take a look at that tapestry.
All right. Who does that? What do you do?
Trevor will listen at the door.
All right.
Wait, if we think we're very close, maybe we should check for traps in this hallway.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. You find no traps and you don't hear anything. However, everybody can make a wisdom check.
Zero.
Oh, everybody rolled low, huh?
Yes.
All right. Let me make a few more checks. Nothing happens. You don't hear anything.
I'll check on the other
know,
side of this tapestry.
On the other side of the tapestry, you discover a door. Door closed. There we go.
I
Yeah,
say we just head in.
Riga will move forward and open the door.
Okay.
I'll follow. Alright.
All right, you can open the door in the VTT if you want. It opens. A single pedestal with a glass case on top of it stands in the middle of the room. A small brown box with strange runes carved into it inside of the glass case.
Does it look like it's brown, but it's glass? It's brown glass?
It's a brown box inside of a glass case.
Oh, okay.
There are runes carved into the inside of the glass case.
Ooh, I think detect magic's a good idea.
And focus.
Well, that's probably what was the magic, right?
Oh, the worst time. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
What's that?
I said, SpaghettiOs. I did not make it.
Oh, well, I think your spell was still active unless you dropped it. Or did you do anything else? You checked the tapestry, didn't you?
No, I checked this door up here.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I wouldn't
case...
have been able to detect anything through the walls.
Well, okay, but yes, okay. Anyways, yes. What do you do? The group it is.
So there's a wooden. Is it a wooden pedestal in there? Like it's not a table like on the VTT. It's a pedestal, right?
Yeah, good point. So it's I'll describe it again. It's a single pedestal with a glass case on top of it. The pedestal comes up to about chest high, and then there's a glass case on top of it. Inside of the glass case is a wooden box, and you can see on the inside of the glass case, facing outward, there are runes. Riga, you would recognize these runes, as they are dwarven magical runes that your people once placed here. These runes communicate a message. That is to say, if they're activated, it will send a message.
That's
Yeah,
not
I
the
don't
worst
have
thing in
any.
the world.
I don't have any insight as to who the message will be sent to, right?
No. You did not create these runes, but you do know what they mean.
So if we open it, it'll send a message. What if we carry the whole glass case out? What do you guys think?
I think that's a great idea.
I love that idea.
I'm sorry. I'm having more issues. Let's see if I can fix it.
I've got a. Oh no. I think I must have gotten rid of my hand axe at one point. I was gonna say we could use that to chop the wood off, but
Okay. All right. I think I have it now. All right. Sorry. I'm back. What were you saying you were going to do with the pedestal or the case?
Is the glass case connected to the pedestal, or is it just sitting on top of it?
As you tarry, things appear.
Oh no.
these bastards again.
Get out of here.
Roll a d20.
No.
see. So far we got Riga. Is that it? Riga? Looks like it. Riga. All right. Riga, you, what do you do?
Well, I charge forward and attack.
All right. Your target is armor class 11. That hits. I think you were holding something, but I think maybe you gave it back. I can't remember. So is that two-handed?
Yeah, I don't believe I was holding anything.
Oh, okay. There was something about that before, but anyways, describe how you kill this thing.
I split it in twain.
You do that. They're immediately going to make a morale check when that happens. They pass. They stagger backwards, and then they yell little goblin war cries. The next person is Trevor.
All right, Trevor's going to approach and cast sleep.
All right.
Oh, hi. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
What is happening here?
It was going so well for so long, and now it has ended. All right, the next person's Yuri. Yuri is going to... where is Yuri? He's going to come in the room, and he's going to do nothing because it's more important that he observe. And Daniel. Next.
Gonna get up here and stab this guy here.
All right. Target's 11. You got it.
And that is +1, so 5.
Describe how you kill him.
Bam, right through the throat. Gonzo.
You do that, Terran.
Aaron joins his teammates as well in glorious combat.
Start tearing things up.
Swing with my greatsword.
You take damage. I don't know what it would be. I was going to say psychic damage. That's a different game. You hit.
Alright. And I do a whopping 9 damage.
You, describe how you kill this one.
Leave another one down.
You're going to make another morale check. They pass. Amazingly.
These bastards.
Let's see. Routnick.
This goblin's gotta go.
Adding +4.
More like Gondlin.
8.
And 8 just misses. Let's see.
Of course, that was an 18 for a second.
And I can't remember who went first. Was it Trevor? It was Trevor. No?
Yeah.
Nope.
I think
Riga.
Riga. Okay,
Oh,
so
it
it's
was
their
Riga,
turn.
right.
So, okay, these 3, they can't pass. One's going to come around to attack Daniel. These 2 will attack Routnick.
They need to hit 18 or higher.
All right, one of them gets a nat 20 for 4 damage. The other one misses. And then the next one attacks Daniel for misses.
13. Yeah.
And we're back to Riga.
All right.
That hits for 3 damage. Let's see, Trevor.
Okay.
What's
A
that?
magic missile, this guy here.
All right.
4 damage.
Which one are you shooting at?
This guy right here.
All right. Yeah, you finish him off. And they're going to make another morale check. And they fail. And they're not able to act yet. So Yuri, he's going to wait and watch in the corner. Daniel.
Got the one in front of me. 10. No.
Misses.
so
Terran?
goodness.
Karen will try to get the one that Daniel's on from the other side. Teamwork kill.
You'll have to pass a dexterity check.
Oh, I fail.
Okay. And,
Or I was gonna do that for an attack, but that'll be failure.
okay, you can make an attack then, but it would be for an aside.
One more attempt, a 15.
Okay.
12 damage.
You slay it. And Routnick, back to you.
Let's try it again. 11?
And 11 hits.
There we go.
Okay. This one. 2 damage.
2 damage. It turns to flee on its turn to run away. You get an opportunity. There are no opportunity attacks. But you can try to chase it down if you want.
Can Trevor pew it with magic missile?
Yeah, I'm going to give Routnick a chance. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he magic missiles it.
All right. All right. And
What damage again?
Oh, you blast him as he flees down the hall. All right.
We quickly loot the bodies, and then we'll continue where we're going.
All right. Let's see. That makes a bunch of noise. And everybody can make a wisdom check.
Oh no.
What's the big friend coming, isn't it?
9.
Ooh, 18.
Somebody bumped my die.
You see, let's see. So we got Taryn here. Taryn, you see some people appear at this door down here. Like there's like 2 that peek their head in. There's torchlight here. Okay, so let's see. Who has torchlight? Is it Daniel that has the shiny helmet? I'm going to make another Daniel. Nope, Daniel does not have the shiny helmet. It's...
Is it Rodman?
It's Trevor.
I think Trevor.
There's
Trevor. He's got the shiny hat.
There we go. Okay. So I'm going to put a Trevor down here. Okay. So you see like a couple of Trevors. You see some people down here with light coming in. And then they look in. They see a room full of dead bodies everywhere. And they just turn around and leave.
Wiser than us all.
Wiser than these things that just attacked us out of nowhere.
Can you describe the people more who just left, or?
They're humans. They were humans.
True, but like hair color, height, or does it matter?
I mean, they looked like locals from Galuvia.
I see.
They were probably some of Bloodfire's men. They saw Bloodfire dead on the floor.
Ah, all I need to hear. All
How
right,
about-
we're gonna.
Sorry, go ahead. You go ahead.
I'd say that we keep continuing on.
I was going to say, maybe we chase them down and make friends.
Actually, so, you know what? Why don't we search Bloodfire's men? They had to have had torches. They wouldn't have been able to see in here, right?
That is true.
All right. Yeah, you find 2 torches.
Nice.
Okay, who's claiming them?
I've got plenty of room. Aaron will grab them.
All right. Riga, what do we do now?
All right, and since we searched them, did we find anything else, or?
I can check. Good question.
In particular, do we find any axes? Were they wielding any axes?
Let me bring up my thing. Oh, actually, the first thing is this. The fact that the player tab covers the dice roller is particularly onus for me to be able to run the BTT. But let's see here. Ah, they do have something. So let's see. You find on one of them they had stolen a tapestry of white, showing a thief. The corner's chipped off, but you think that it's probably worth at least 100 gold pieces. You could probably have that part repaired. This is something that they had stolen. Their weapons are kind of junk, but they all have one. So if somebody wants a short sword or a dagger or a hand axe, there are various things of that sort among them. There are no bows or arrows or bolts or darts. There's nothing else of appreciable value that they carried on them. These people were destitute. Bloodfire does have a long, dark blade. It's clear to you that it is no longer magical now that his spirit has gone from this plane. And there's one other thing.
If I ditch my rope, can I take the tapestry in its place?
Yeah. Level 6.
All right, yeah. So I throw my rope on the ground if anybody wants it.
Here we go. And I gotta roll one more thing here. Please be patient with me. The VTT's hard to run when I can't have quick access to a dice roller. So that takes me a second. All right, and then you also find a set of polished bone dice, which you think are worth probably 25 gold pieces. All right, what's the plan? Where are we going next?
I think we need to figure out. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, do we want to check the other tapestry on the other side just to see, like, maybe that's a decoy box?
Oh, sure. Yeah, Terran will fire another arrow at the other tapestry, I suppose.
This one clangs off the tapestry, and it's clear to you that behind that tapestry is a stone wall.
Lucky shot, I guess.
The only other thing I wanted to see was, do we want to check that other door or just grab the box?
My first inclination is that whatever would be set off, whoever would be told of our message might be behind that door, but I think since we see the box, if we think that thing's in there, let's figure out a plan to grab it and let's go.
Also,
That's my
Ross,
opinion.
is the glass box part of the wooden I can't remember the word now, thing that it's on?
No.
Or is it a box that's just not attached, that's just sitting there?
There's a wooden pedestal, comes up to about
That is-
chest height. There's a glass container. Inside of the glass container is a wooden box. On the glass container, facing outward from the inside, are dwarven runes.
Gotcha.
Let's see. There are no other significant features of this room, except, no significant features of the room.
Would it be possible? Is the box locked?
You don't know?
Let's see here. I suggest that one of us try and slowly open the box and see what's inside, what the runes are keeping in.
Well, it's
Well-
underneath the glass.
Yeah, and we know that Riga believes, or Riga understands it, those ruins send some sort of message when they're activated, I believe.
I see.
Is there dust on the floor in here? And if so, is it disturbed?
This room looks perfectly clean, as if it were cleaned yesterday.
Well, I mean, I'm a dwarf, so I could pick up the whole glass case. I mean, does it look like I could carry it?
Well, if we mess with the glass case, I think that's what's going to set off the magic on it. I think Jonah mentioned. I think Jonah mentioned a good idea earlier. That's what I was thinking. That's why I wanted to grab the hand axe. What if we cut the podium away from the floor if it's attached to it? Well, the podium is wood and the floor is stone, but we could carry the whole thing out potentially if we don't want to trigger the.
Yeah, well, I mean, the runes are inside of the glass case. What I think is, if you open the glass case, then it'll set them off.
The way I'm imagining it, it's like a glass case covering it, and we pick up the glass case, and that would be what sets it off.
Kind of seeing the glass case over the rose in Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah,
And
it's like a little
underneath
dinner
that,
bell.
yeah, kind of a thing. Worst case scenario, it goes off. Best case scenario, that works.
So
Pass
let me.
wall right to the outside. Rappel down. We're out.
We can, but that could go horribly, horribly wrong. Or horribly, horribly right.
Is there glass underneath of the wooden box?
No, I think the comparison to Beauty and the Beast is good. It's a glass cover
Okay.
that's sitting
Okay.
atop it.
Like on a serving dish.
Yeah.
If we take your rope and we throw it over, we can bind it from underneath so that it doesn't fall off. Like a top.
Yeah, I mean you're the wizard.
Don't put it on me. Oh.
So there's one plan to try to sever the pedestal and then take the pedestal and keep everything in place. There's a plan to simply lift it up. Is there any other ideas?
I think that's just what we got.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we should take the whole thing and just see what happens.
Take the pedestal.
Worst case scenario, I will try that scroll. Knowing that it can go horribly wrong, like that can just be end game right there.
All right. So I'm going to make this a series of nested checks here. And if you can do this, you can manage to get get the pedestal and walk out with it. But it's going to be very hard because you're like trying to move this thing without moving a glass case, right? So here we go. The first thing is you have to manage to sever the bottom of the pedestal from where it's moored, which will be a strength check at DC 15 at disadvantage. Anyone can attempt it. And you can assume you use a blade or a great sword or an axe or whatever, you find something. But either way, it's going to be hard to do. The next thing is that everybody will have to pass a DC 12 dexterity check as all of you try not to Harry, Larry, and mow your way out of the place with this without moving the glass case. And if you do, well, we'll see.
All right, who's going for it?
Yeah, who's going to try to actually sever the pedestal?
I think I know who the biggest and strongest is.
Yeah.
I'm
Her
guessing
cracks
we
a
can-
knuckle and steps forward.
If you have a luck token, you can make it a regular check, of course.
Oh, what if your character has grit, like from being a fighter, and which usually gives advantage on strength checks?
Does it have advantage on strength checks? That's incredible.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
the-
I do
the
have
fighter-
that too.
Yeah,
We
if
just,
you if you have that, then absolutely you can make a regular DC 15 check.
All right, if we like this, Taryn will go for it.
Yeah.
I like it.
And I have a luck token, but fingers crossed. Oof, I'm burning luck.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you could do that.
No.
Oh,
Rough.
And the glass case shatters.
what I'm picturing is you go up and you kind of lift it, and then it starts teetering. You're like, oh, and then you just kind of accidentally bat it off.
All of a sudden, ghostly figures appear in the room. And for a moment, they just kind of like coalesce. These figures do. You see a kind of purple energy to them. Let's bring them in. Let's see here.
Yuri's time to shine.
Yeah.
And okay. And then the figures, they do more than coalesce. They become seemingly physical, though like shimmering and with a slightly blue hue to them. She the woman points a finger at you. She's like, "Thieves, robbers, you disturb the rest of me and my love and my jewel." And they rush to attack you. And you roll for initiative. Oops, somebody got a nat 20. Oh, that was them.
Oh,
Jeez, I guess they're going first.
that's synth.
All right, they're gonna go to the nearest person. They're gonna attack Trevor, who's a spellcaster.
Oh, Trevor, no.
You can rearrange yourselves if there's like an order of march that you were in that was different. But
I don't know. I imagine us all gathered around this thing.
I think Taryn might closer.
He was cutting it down.
Yeah.
Oh, death touch, critical success.
uh-oh.
Hey, now, slow down.
Whoa.
That's certainly.
Okay, so that would be Taryn. All right, so let's chill that out just a smidge. Start with this life drain. Let's see. So the first thing is you lose 1 to Constitution,
Gosh, 6 remain.
and you take 4 damage and make a Charisma check.
A natural one.
Oh no! All of a sudden, this figure disappears,
Oh, no.
and you see an unearthly light appear in Terran's eyes as he turns to face you and smiles.
No.
Oh, fuck you, game.
And I think Trevor got the highest one as far as I can see. So Trevor, you can go
Really?
first.
No.
Get the thing out of him.
What do you guys think? Should I use the scroll?
Of what's it do?
So, scroll a pass wall. From what Rob described, it'll effectively blast a hole through this place and we can just run straight out. But if I fail, like, catastrophic failure.
Oh, I should note that the chest falls out. The jewel falls out on the chest. This chest is a big red jewel. You estimate it's probably worth not nearly as much as you thought it was worth, like 10,000 gold pieces, but nearly, still, nonetheless, you could retire if you could get this jewel. Which way would you use pass wall? If you used it below, which is where gravity would go, you would go down to the level below you.
Yeah, I'm thinking if I did it in an angle, because we're... Yeah, so if I did it in an angle northwise, it would get us close to the entrance.
Close to the entrance. So you're trying to use pass wall to escape. You would be leaving Terran, right?
Oh, we can't leave Terran.
You
no,
can,
Trevor
I
would
just-
be okay
Did
with
any
that.
way
Well, I
dispelling the ghost? Can you turn the things and see if you can get them out of him?
Not me.
Okay, well, in the meantime, Trevor, what are you doing this turn, assuming we're not leaving Terran?
Is the lady still in the room?
Yes.
I'm gonna blast her with a magic missile.
All right.
Don't possess my friends, I'll blast you. Blast you real good for 1 point of damage. Maybe not that good, but bzzt.
It was,
It
it
seems
was on a trick, though.
it seems to do almost nothing to her. Let's see, Yuri. Let's see what Yuri can do. All right. Oof. He loses Turn the Undead. Daniel.
That time.
Actually,
Yeah,
moved the wrong
am I
token to-
understanding it right that this gem is just some other gem and not the one we're looking for?
No, it's the one you're looking for.
Oh, it is. Okay.
It's just like you'd heard legends. It was like this big, but it's
Oh, I
this
see what
big.
you're saying.
You
now.
know, like
Okay, got it. Well, the knight went into Terran, correct?
Yep, that's right.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna take up my spear and see if it does anything against this ghostly woman.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Apparently not.
Okay, and as far as pass wall, it basically allows you to pass one wall. The passage can be up to near distance in length and must be in a straight line. So, from where you are, you could pass any of the walls nearby, or you could go down, or you could go up. You know, I mean, yeah, you could go up. That's an option, I guess. Anyways, let's see. Daniel Terran. Terran, you're mine. He charges forward to strike.
Can I-
Oh, go ahead.
Can I make the attack if that's okay?
Yeah, absolutely. You'd be attacking Trevor.
Oh man.
Please be
I hope-
kind.
I hope my streak of bad luck continues.
It will. That's why you're gonna hit.
Before I roll this, which might kill Trevor outright. Heron came here on just as greedy premises as the rest of y'all, so don't feel obligated to keep him alive. An 18.
It does indeed hit. Trevor's pretty tough, though. He's a strong fella. Oh, okay.
Points.
That hurts, but he's okay.
Routnick.
Alright, I do think we should definitely do the hold in the floor and make our way down. Rolnick's definitely gonna pocket the jewel first, and then, okay, so one... Oh, hey, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Oh, it's saying, "Ow, hey!"
I see.
Just being Trevor.
And then, are normal weapons even effective against these ghosts?
I missed, so I don't know.
Well, Rolnick's gonna figure it out while he casts a spell.
You let go, my friend, this instant, hussy.
12?
A 12 misses.
Okay, then it's gonna be a mystery. When you're ready, cast that spell.
Right, Riga. Can you hear us, Riga?
Oh no, we're down 2 party members.
Uh-oh.
The moment of truth.
I'll come back to you. Let's see. I think that brings them back to the top, though. So, Heretic, can you hear us? No?
Wearing.
Oh, there it kind
Yeah,
of...
hear me? Can you hear me?
Hey,
Yeah, it came through that time.
Yeah, what kind of armor?
Did anybody hear that?
A little bit.
Yeah, I hear you.
I heard the word armor.
Oh, yeah, I hear it.
There's some jitter.
Interesting.
he said, "What kind of armor is that?"
Armor.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah. I'm gonna hit
type,
Trevor with the flat of my axe and try to knock him out.
The other
Okay.
guy. Don't hit Trevor.
Oh, wait a minute. Who's possessed?
Aaron.
Terran. Yeah, you're saying hit Terran. Terran, yeah.
Terran.
That's funny.
You want me, Trevor? Oh no!
Yeah, Trevor's like waving his
It's
arms.
not me.
Oh, this is going terrible. Okay, it's its turn. It's gonna try to attack Routnick. All right. Does a 17 hit?
Just misses.
Just misses. Nice. You dodge out of the way of this thing.
Bashes it away with his shield.
All right. Trevor, it's your turn.
All right, here we go, lads. Somebody actually remember to grab the gem.
I did.
Well, good. Okay, Rob, what do I need to roll here? Is this just an intelligence?
What did we say? I believe we said that if you tried to do it, you would do it at disadvantage, right?
I think that's what it was,
Because you
yeah.
don't know how to, because it's a high level spell. I've got Pass Wall here. It's a tier 4 spell, which is very high level. So
What's
I think
the DC we're going for?
I think we'll just do DC, whatever. We'll just do a regular spell casting, but at disadvantage.
Here we go.
And then it'll automatically misfire though if you fail. That will be the drawback. Okay.
Okay. All right, lads. Moment of truth. Look at that!
Nice.
Oh.
All right, it passes. Of course, these things, they can fly. So I'm gonna take all these tokens and put you back on the level where you would have fallen through the floor. Everybody falls. Wow! You fall through the floor 20 feet, 15 feet, whatever. You'll take D6 damage in the fall if you don't pass a dex save. So everybody can make a dex check. Let me know if you don't get a 12.
Does that include Terran? Did Terran get dropped down too?
Yeah, Terran as well, because their Routnick's plan was to have Terran pursue, which makes sense. A future problem, as he says. And where is everybody now that I did that? Oh, okay, here they are.
Trevor blew it.
Okay, you, yeah, did anyone not pass that?
Daniel.
I did 3
Daniel, Daniel, who else didn't pass?
Trevor didn't pass.
Trevor, Daniel, everybody else passed? Okay, if everybody else passed. Let's see. You fall into a stony cavern, and the people that didn't pass that check, you take 2 damage.
Ooh.
And let's see here. Now I gotta like get my other stuff out because it's getting weird. It's getting weird. It wasn't weird before. Let's see here. So weird.
Everything alright?
Oh, I see it now. Yeah, it'll take me a second because I gotta get like where it is in the dungeon. We just like passed through a wall into the dungeon into a totally different part.
According to my calculations, I have no idea where we are.
Yeah.
This could have gone better.
Could have gone a lot worse.
Oh, goodness.
Gone from a bad situation to an also bad situation.
Okay, I think I found it. It's getting real crazy. All right, here we go. This small cave is filled with ornate and delicately carved life-size statues of men and women. Many candles and burnt offerings sit lit before each statue. There are marble benches forming a circle in the center of the room. And also the ghosts fly down from the ceiling, except for, of course, the knight, which is making Terrant fly like a ghost.
Okay.
He flops down. All right, what do you all do? What's the plan? Is it to flee? There's only one way out of here.
Alright, we flee.
Is that the... What do you think, Riga? Are we... You hear us? All right, here we go. All right, you make it this far. Oh, okay. Man, I'm sorry. I don't think your mic is working now. I can't hear it. Everybody make a dexterity check.
Another.
Let me know if you don't get a 12.
I did not.
14.
All right, I hear Daniel so far.
I got a 12 for Terran, though with the ghost controlling him, I don't know.
Really?
As you flee, these gigantic things flop sloppily from the ceiling, onto the floor around you. One of them lands on top of Daniel. Oh my gosh, the VTT broke. That's why. It had to do with an update. That's why it didn't work. Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, I hate that.
Let's see. It attaches to you. This giant leech attaches to you, Daniel. You take... let's see. Go ahead and make your strength save. See if you can get this thing off of you. You take 5 damage.
No.
No, it's stuck on you. It'll be on you the next turn. Everybody else, if everybody else passed, everybody's able to flee. Except for...
I failed also. I failed.
Ah, okay. You also take 4 damage and can make a strength check. Yeah, you pass. Nice. Okay, everybody else is fleeing down this corridor as the ghosts are chasing after you. And the first thing that you come to is a chamber that continues on into a cave and then a staircase going up.
Staircase.
Up.
Up, very well. All right, this
Up.
got you. Okay, this thing.
He's a handsome fella.
Make another strength check, Daniel. Uh-oh. That definitely hits.
Ouch.
It remains attached, and also, it does another 2 damage. Or 3 damage, sorry. Alright, and then you come up to this staircase and you can see a door. This ghost is like chasing after you the whole time. And we're going to see if anything else... And something else decides to join the party. Let's see here. And I know exactly who it is. If you're running, there's only one place to run. This door is open, and on the other side, you see. You see these hooligans again, and everybody can, we're back into initiative as they block the door, so they don't realize what's behind you right now. So, at the top of the initiative, I'll skip the monster, so I'll be that, you know, I won't be that mean. Trevor, you're able to act first.
Sleep.
Alright.
Never mind, I can't. I don't have that spell.
Oh no!
Get that leech off you.
He charges through.
Okay, what does Trevor do?
Excuse me. He just kind of pushes through them. Excuse me.
Alright, make a dexterity check. See if you can pass through the enemy.
Yes.
You're able to pass through the enemy. Trevor passes through to the other side. Yuri will also try to do this. He is not able to really do anything else much. Not in this situation. He also dives past everyone. Daniel, what do you do?
I'm going to try to do the same.
All right.
Bam.
You make it. All right, so I'll move Daniel's token over here as well. And then Taryn, you are trying to attack Riga. He's the only one left behind. Well, actually, let's roll a D2 here. Okay.
Yeah, who's my target boss?
It would be Routnick.
Routnick, friend, I'm sorry we've been through so much.
I know it's not your fault. You missed anyway, so don't stress about it.
Looks like you missed. And also, Daniel, Daniel, roll your strength check to see if you can get this leech off.
Right.
If not, I'll use my strength.
You got it!
There we go.
Alright.
It does hit you, though, as you throw it off for another 5 damage. You slam it against the wall.
Oh.
Throw it on an orc.
You can try to throw it on an orc.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright, roll a dexterity check.
God. His name is Cuddles. Give him loves.
It slams against the wall. What a downer. Okay.
Does it make the same sound as the shit hitting the fan in Airplane?
Let's see, Taryn, Routnick, it's your turn.
All right, can I make a strength test to muscle through these orcs?
Make a dexterity check.
But can I make a strength check?
No.
Then I'm not gonna get through those orcs.
All right.
Oh, 17. Looks like the game's being a little lenient with us.
Okay, Riga.
Wait, what?
Uh-oh, Riga does not make it through. That's okay, though. You can still move and act if you want. If you're attacking an orc, it's 15 is the target. It hits for 6 damage. You hew this orc in half. They see this thing coming in behind you, Riga, and they're going to make this at disadvantage, a morale check. They didn't want to die. They fail, and they turn and they start to flee.
We're all running.
Now you're all running. In fact, you're all just going to run together and flee. Let me get everybody together, except the dead orc and the sleepy leech. All right. The only place to go is up.
We're all running together.
And but unfortunately, from here, you simply find a staircase that goes down into a dead-end room. This room. Let's see here. This room. Well, anyways, it's a dead-end room. There's a ladder going down.
Which way does it look like the
I'm
orcs
sorry,
are going?
it doesn't go down. It goes up. The ladder goes up to the next floor,
Oh gosh.
which you just came from.
Are these windows?
Those are not windows. No. I don't even know where that sheet is.
Boy, I guess we stuck climbing.
All right, what do you all do? What's the plan?
Trevor climbs.
But these are not doors?
They're not doors, no.
Alright, guess we're gonna go upwards, or we can go the opposite way,
Sorry, Heretic. What are you saying?
I was saying, teacher, I think you found one of the orcs in the last room. Did you lose one?
that's...
Lose one?
He's
Not the dead one, but
Oh no, yeah, I did lose one. That's right. I will bring him back. Thank you. All right. So I guess the question.
I guess we should all clamber up the ladder. Like we all should all fight to see who gets to climb the ladder first, right? With the orcs.
That is what would happen, I think. You all want to go up the ladder. All right. There's only 2 directions. There's back the way you came and up the ladder. So Trevor, what do you vote?
I think we need to. Oh goodness, there was nothing the other way, was there? Like there were no alternate routes.
There was a cave that you all didn't go down.
I guess we run that. I think we should run that way because we're not going to make it up this ladder.
All right. I'm gonna everybody make a dexterity check, and I'm gonna simplify what happens here. That fails. Passes.
Baron make
Fails.
it or no?
Taryn will not. You're just chasing after them. Good question.
Okay.
Routnick, did you make a dexterity check?
One sec. 8.
Gotcha. Okay. So, Daniel, you're able to get to the other side. Okay. This isn't for the orcs. It's for the monsters. The orcs are also going to try to do that. And they also fail. So there's some good news and bad news here. But I think they're probably barreling straight towards Routnick because he has the jewel. So I don't know what you choose to do, Daniel, but you're unable to move past the ghosts to get back on this turn. So we're going to start at the top of the round. Trevor, actually, everybody roll for initiative again, just to see if you can beat them. If you can beat them, then you can act first. Otherwise, they're going to act first. You got to beat a 8. All right, so I see. All right, you beat him. Riga acts first. Riga, you can act. In the clamor, you're unable to get past everybody on this round, but you can try again the next time. You can also just try this turn as well.
I can try to run past them, or not?
Yeah, you can make a dexterity check.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. Yeah.
You probably just have to type, unfortunately. I can't hear you from the mic. It sucks. All right. That does not pass, but you can still move and act if you want. You wouldn't be able to move through them. That misses.
Okay.
Okay, let's see here. Riga, Trevor.
Trevor is going to try to get through here. Hey, Trevor!
All right. Is the goal to try to get through and flee? All right, let me frame some big options here, because we got some people that are trying to flee through. Now you can still act from that side. Some people that are still back at the ladder. The first thing is we're trying to run away, right? So I think the big choice is, do you try to stay and save Terran, or do you leave him? That's the big question. Because if you're fleeing, you might stand a chance to just flee. But if you're trying to get Terran somehow, you got to go ahead and figure that out. Are we staying?
You guys think? What's the?
Yeah, are we staying for Terran? What do you think,
Yeah.
Daniel?
If we had turned this corner and found ourselves at a spot on the map that I recognize, I would have kept fleeing. So, yeah.
So
I'm for fleeing.
fleeing, very well. Meaning leaving Terran.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. What about Raltnik?
I think we should save Terran.
All right, 1-4. Okay, Rigo, what do you think? Leave Terran or?
Yeah, I'm saying flee. I mean, it's gonna be a TPK either way. It looks like.
All right, and then Trevor.
I think we should flee.
All right, it comes down to this then. If everybody's fleeing into the dark to get out of this place, you've got a few torches. You can try to get together through the hallway. Everybody needs to make some successes. So let me see if I have like a theater of the mind. I do. Bam, theater of the mind. And I'll turn the light on. Everybody make a dexterity check.
Nowhere close.
Okay.
Oh no.
Raltnik, you're going to get a chance to trade licks. If you choose.
Trade licks?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
All right, everybody else makes it, but Raltnik, Terran, your friend, yeah, maybe you hesitated because like everybody else is like, we're getting out of here, and Raltnik, you have the jewel actually, and Terran, you know, you're like, no, we got to save Terran, and Terran just starts trying to kill you, and Terran, you can attack Raltnik.
Oh no. Fingers crossed.
Oh no.
No.
You may get out of this place without the jewel too. That would be nuts.
No.
All right, yeah, roll for damage.
Is it? That's the first crit. That's double damage.
Double
right?
damage, yeah. Double dice. You just roll the dice twice and add your modifier.
2.
Oh.
14
Whoa.
damage.
Oh,
I got one left.
All right.
oh.
If you want to trade licks, you can attack. Sorry,
I'm
Terran.
gonna toss my jewel to the nearest party member.
Here, why don't you guys take this for a bit?
Nice. All right. All right. You can still. You can. I'll say you can still act. What do you do with Terran?
You're okay to smack me. If you gotta smack Terran, go for it. He's got a glass jaw.
It's true.
What do you do, Raltnick?
Well, I did just give the jewel to one of them, yes.
Yes. You can do another thing.
I don't know what you want me to do right now, so...
Well, what do you want to do?
I don't know, which is why I'm asking you. How the hell do we get out of here, for one?
No, everybody else is fleeing. I'm sorry. Let me restate it. Everybody else is fleeing down the hallway. You toss the jewel. You can do that. Terran,
I guess we'll continue fleeing then.
is that what? Okay, you could do that.
Yeah, we're all fleeing. Someone else has the jewel and I'm fleeing with them. Fuck it.
All right. Make another dexterity check. Each time you don't pass, you can trade licks, or keep fleeing. It's up to you.
You know I've got the lowest dexterity and now I'm gonna die.
Well, you do have the lowest dexterity.
That is why I ask, may I use a strength check, which I have 2 on?
You may
So
not.
It's gonna make a lot more sense.
All right.
Yes, of course not.
Let's see, Terran.
Oh, we're back around to me. I already made my attack, unfortunately. Or fortunately.
Yeah. He did not pass his check to run away this time.
Oh, so you want me to attack again?
Yep.
Right now? Okay. Oh boy. Another 20.
No!
2 nat 20s. That's
Oh my
nuts.
Gosh.
8 damage.
All right.
Sweet merciful.
I think that brings you below 1. You can roll your D4 plus your con modifier. Tanner?
On modifier right away. That's gonna be another -2. 11.
No, a D4 plus your con modifier.
-1.
You're dead on the next round, which with everybody.
Yes.
All right. You managed to toss the jewel, but this horrible place, it swallows 2 of your friends. And you go running out the portcullis with this fat jewel in your hands. Now, you know, somewhere far to the northwest is a vast desert. Or you can try to make your way back again through the lands of Galuvia with this priceless jewel. But either way, you have it. My lady's heart, it's called. It's worth probably 10,000 gold pieces, but it has this energy coming from it. And you notice the behavior of your friends begin to change, even as you travel in the coming days through the snow, as you decide whether or not you'll make your way through the mountain passes and try to make it into the desert beyond, or whether or not you'll try to sneak your way back through Galuvia. And you can feel this jewel having an effect on you even now. And but you've survived. That is the end of the adventure.